Welcome back to the Money Channel, aka Veggie's Daily Fantasy Corner, brought to you by Hero Spell Studios and Mod Life. Let's get right into it. YouTube fans, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Veggie's Daily Fantasy Corner. This is week 2 of the NFL. I'll give you guys a little recap from last week. I've been hitting on all these picks. I have not lost since the DraftKings season started. If you guys are rocking with me, I hope you guys stay rocking with me because it's coming and the money's coming in. Let's keep these players rolling. So, week 1. Week 1, I got 157 points from all my players that I acquired in the DraftKings lineup. I took out Michael Thomas and Sammy Watkins right before the game started, and I replaced them with Marquise Brown and Kadarius Toney. I really thought Kadarius Toney was going to have a good week. He did not. He only had 2 points. I'm sure he'll pick it back up, but this week was not his week. If I would have kept those two in, I would have gotten an extra 9 points, which would have boosted my lineup up to, quick math, 165 points instead of 157. Not too bad. Still a good start in the money, right where we want to be heading into week 2. Without further ado, let's get into the reason why you clicked on this video today to get into the picks for week 2 of the Sunday slate. Before I give you guys my picks, if you wouldn't mind taking a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel. We are slowly approaching 200 subscribers. We're only a couple of slates away from getting 200 subscribers from where we started last year in October with 0 subscribers. Unbelievable. Our lives are totally different since October. I don't want to get into too much detail. Let's push 200. If we get to 300, Hero Spells, Mystery Man will reveal himself on camera naked. Maybe not naked, but with his shirt off. 500 subscribers, I will do a segment on DraftKings waterboarding myself, which means cloth on and water being poured down my throat while I'm giving my picks. Basically suffocating, but we need it. 500 subs and 1,000 subscribers. I will start an OnlyFans. So let's do it. Week 2 picks. Quarterback position, Trey Lance. Kind of risky, kind of not. Trey Lance lost last week to the Chicago Bears in an absolutely treacherous downpour. It was like Hurricane Irma somehow ended up at Soldier Field. It was absolutely treacherous conditions. They lost 19-10. I think Trey Lance has a bounce back game this week, whether it's on the ground or through the air. Let's see if he can do it. I'm liking it. Trey Lance week 2. My 2 running backs are going to be Rashad Penny. My voice cracked. Rashad Penny and Antonio Gibson. Antonio Gibson had a great week 1. I'm going to keep riding him until he doesn't ride anymore. That's it. Antonio Gibson, he is playing the Detroit Lions, who, according to Urban Legend, have a pretty porous run defense. So let's see if Antonio Gibson can continue his reign for the Commanders. Rashad Penny is another pick that I really like this week. He got a lot of touches in that Denver game, and they're also going up against a San Francisco team who doesn't, their run defense is good, right? So people are going to say, oh, why are you picking Rashad Penny? He is that RB1. He's that dude. And Seattle's going to be running on a little high this week. I think that Nick Bosa and the San Francisco 49ers defense are going to be coming at Geno Smith, and he's going to have to get that ball out quick. It's not going to be like the Denver Broncos game. He's going to have to get that ball out quick, and who's going to be his closest man? Rashad Penny. Boom. 2 running backs done. On to the wide receivers. Davante Adams. Davante Adams got 17 targets last week against the Chargers. They played the Chargers. Yes, Las Vegas played the Chargers. Davante Adams still put up 31 fantasy points, only with 10 catches, despite having 17 targets. When you get 17 targets in a game, that's the kind of guy you really want in your DraftKings lineup. It's not like regular fantasy football. We're sticking with Davante Adams this week off an 17 target week. Jamar Chase next up. Jamar Chase and the Cincinnati Bengals came off I don't want to say a brutal loss, but it was a pretty heartbreaking loss against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday. In overtime, Mitch Trubisky led the Steelers to a win. Bengals are going up against the Dallas Cowboys, who are pretty porous now with Dak being out. This is going to be a comeback game for Jamar Chase and company. Let's see if Jamar Chase can get 40-plus points for us this week. This week is kind of one of those weeks where switching things up. Like I said, I'm 100% right now. I'm hitting every lineup I put in. Not a single loss. I have 2 mystery players this week. If you guys want to get those mystery players from me, I'm not going to give them out publicly If you do want them, hit me up, socials. I'll drop the socials in the comments, or drop a comment if you want them. We can connect, but it's going to involve some green. Wide receiver 3 is a mystery pick. On to the tight end. Tyler Higbee. Tyler Higbee and the Rams, another storyline where they did not show up against the Buffalo Bills on, it was technically Sunday Night Football, but it was on Thursday night. They did not show up. They did not win. They need a bounce-back win this week against the Atlanta Falcons, who don't have a bad team. They put up a fight against the Saints, but the Rams just came off a Super Bowl campaign. One of those players being Tyler Higbee. He needs to step up, and will he do it? I think he will. Maybe see the end zone. That's all we're asking for Tyler Higbee is an end zone shot, even if it's just one. Tyler Higbee, our tight end position. Flex spot, another mystery player. If you want him or her, drop a comment. I'll give it to you, but I'm not going to give it to you on this video. Defense is the X factor of my lineup this week. It's why I can fit Jamar Chase, Davante Adams, all these guys in my lineup. Big-time guys. Going with the Cincinnati Bengals defense versus Dallas. You'd think, though, they'd be kind of expensive because Dallas has a backup quarterback. I don't know if DraftKings is just blindfolded or they haven't updated it for this week, or maybe I'll be befooled. But they're the third cheapest defense in fantasy. I think they're going to be 70% owned. This is a no-brainer right here. I feel like the Cincinnati Bengals defense are going to be 75, 80% owned. It's just too easy not to pick, but I'm going to go with them because the value is so there with them playing Dallas against a backup quarterback. There's so much value in picking them. So I'm going to pick them. That's it. As far as the lineup goes, Trey Lance, Rashad Penny, Antonio Gibson, Jamar Chase, Davante Adams, mystery pick, hit me up if you want it. Tyler Higbee, flex spot, another mystery pick, hit me up if you want it. And the Cincinnati Bengals defense versus the Dallas Cowboys. That wraps up week 2's picks. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. You could have been anywhere in the world today watching any video, Gordon Ramsay, Shark Tank. You could have been watching anything. You're here watching Veggie's Daily Fantasy Corner with me, brought to you by Hero Spells, Studios, and Mod Life. Appreciate you guys for tuning into today's video. Like I said, let's see if we can push 200 subs by the end of the month. We'd really appreciate that. We put in a lot of work and a lot of time, and we'd appreciate if you guys would just, tell your friend, tell your wife, tell your mom, hit that subscribe button. It mean the world to us. Thank you. Let's get that money. See you in week 3. Thank you, everybody.